What if becoming the greatest actress alive meant losing pieces of yourself along the way? We see the awards. We see the standing ovations. We see perfection. But what did Meryl Streep have to sacrifice to reach that height? With 21 Oscar nominations and 3 wins, Meryl Streep didn't just act. She changed how acting is done. From Sophie's Choice to The Devil Wears Prada to The Iron Lady, she disappeared into every role so completely that audiences forgot she was performing. But behind the mastery was a woman shaped by insecurity, grief, and relentless pressure. Let's step back to where it really began. Part 1. The girl who felt invisible. Before she was iconic, she was just Mary Louise Streep. Born in 1949 in New Jersey, she grew up feeling unnoticed. She wore thick glasses. She didn't think she was beautiful. She hovered at the edge of rooms instead of owning them. She once said she felt like she didn't quite belong anywhere, so she did what observers do best. She studied people, how they talked, how they moved, how confidence worked. That skill, watching instead of shining, later became her superpower. Part 2. Yale nearly broke her. At 22, she entered the Yale School of Drama. It should have been a dream. Instead, it felt like survival training. She worked nonstop, slept barely at all, developed a bleeding ulcer from stress. Some nights, she cried alone and wondered if she should quit. Imagine that. The woman now called the greatest of her generation, almost walking away. But she stayed. Not for fame, because acting was the only place she felt real. Part 3. Love, loss, and grief on camera. In the mid-1970s, she fell deeply in love with actor John Cazale. Then came the unthinkable. He was diagnosed with terminal cancer. While filming The Deer Hunter, she was spending nights in hospital rooms. He died in 1978. She was 29. 6 months later, she married sculptor Don Gummer. Not out of impulse, but out of survival. Grief didn't disappear. It became part of her craft. When she performed the devastating choice scene in Sophie's Choice, it didn't feel like acting. It felt lived. That performance won her an Oscar, but it also cost her emotionally. Great art often does. Part 4. The price of being the best. Here's something people don't talk about. Being the best can be lonely. Other stars criticized her. Some called her too technical, too intellectual, too perfect. She never fired back. She absorbed it. She focused on the work, and while raising 4 children, while protecting her private life, while carrying decades of expectation. Because once you become a standard, people measure themselves against you. And not everyone likes what they see. Part 5. Has she found peace? Today, at 76, Meryl Streep lives quietly. Selective projects, family time, philanthropy. In 2023, news revealed she and Don Gummer had quietly separated years earlier. No scandal, no spectacle, just dignity. That tells you something. Even legends don't escape change, but they can choose how they move through it. What her life really teaches. Meryl Streep's legacy isn't just talent, it's endurance. She teaches us. You can feel invisible and still become unforgettable. You can lose someone and still move forward. You can carry pain without letting it harden you. You can stay soft in a world that rewards armor. The world sees trophies. But what makes her extraordinary is something quieter. She never stopped showing up, and sometimes that's the bravest performance of all. If this story meant something to you, subscribe. We explore the lives behind the legends, not just the applause, but the cost, because greatness is never free.